Hello everyone, and I am here. If you are a practitioner, a coach, a healer, a light worker here with a soul mission who feels like you might be failing a little bit at your soul mission and having the impact that you truly desire, I've got three reasons why I feel that this is happening that I want to share with you and how you can actually turn this around. So, if you're joining me live, say hi, give me a wave, let me know what you are doing out in the world and what magic you are sprinkling. What is your soul mission? What are you here to make a difference with? I know so many people who have got such a huge heart, really wanting to make an impact and have make a difference, and really struggling to have that impact. But I'm here to tell you that don't worry, you are on the right track. You have got this. You are nailing it, probably more than you possibly can imagine. And the three things that I really want to share with you, and I'm going to go into each of these in a little bit more detail. The first one is about longevity. The thing we are forgetting is that we are here for the long haul, that we are trying to do things too quickly. We're here for the longevity of it, and we're here to have an impact and then create a legacy. The second thing is what you're probably not quite connecting with is having that community and a network of like-minded souls who are supporting you when you are struggling, when you are feeling challenged, and who you can also support when they are struggling and when they are challenged as well. And having that community and that connection is really, really important. I'm going to share a little bit more about each of these. The third thing is really the trust to feel safe, to be visible and sharing your gifts out there in the world so that you can become magnetic. So my mission is bold. Let me know in the comments what your soul mission is. My soul mission really came through thick and fast and furious for me at the end of last year, which was 2024, to really touch 1 million souls with my work and with the Akashic Records. And I have to say that this really was quite unnerving. I've had wobbles with it in the past. And this is really these three things as I've been embodying these, as I've been sharing them more and more. And as my clients are doing the same, they really are stepping further and further into their soul mission. So it feels big. It might feel big. Soul mission doesn't always have to be big, though. It can be something that burns quietly, deeply within you, but that you feel and know that you have a bigger impact and that it's something that you feel called to. You feel compelled to step forward in, to shout about, to be in your light, to sprinkle your magic. But there is something getting in the way between you and spreading the word and getting involved in it. So who here? I can see a few people jumping in and joining me here. Who feels like they are struggling with their soul mission? I'd love to know who feels like they have something really burning in within them, but they're really struggling to shine their light on it, to really get out there and speak about it. For fear of being too woo, for fear of being a little bit different, for fear of being condemned, from being outed, from being shown that you are wrong. It can be scary to step out against the grain, out from the to be different and stand out from other people and to really talk into this. But it is really something that we're being called, we're being invited to really truly overcome. And it can feel bigger. And really, part of this is really about how we can really allow our mission to burn bigger than our fears. We're going to have fears. We are going to have fears. They are not going to go away. We are not going to get started when all the challenges have been overcome, when we have stopped being afraid of being visible. We're going to have to navigate through those things to being able to step forward through the difficult, through the challenging, and to come out the other side. This is what it really does take. It takes something more than just talking about it. It takes having the courage to really stand in conviction of your soul mission, to really allowing your gifts to shine. Um, so these three things are really the things that I have learned over the years to really step more and more into my calling, really step more and more into my soul gifts and stand for what I truly believe in. Now, it doesn't have to be contentious. It doesn't have to be loud and shouty. It doesn't have to be Hey, look at me, I'm the one that's doing this. It can be soft, it can be gentle. There are so many different ways that you can do this. But the importance and the first thing that I really want to talk about is that we are in it for the long game. It's not in it until the end of the year. I'm going to give it 6 months. If it doesn't succeed, then I'm going to jack it in or jack it all in. I have been there where I've been like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to jack it in, but I haven't. I've stayed with it. I've continued with it. I've allowed myself and given myself permission to have the wobbles, but I am in it for the long term. I am committed to doing whatever I can, however I can, but not as quick as I can. There is no speed at which I'm going. I take each step as it comes. I'm in it for the long haul. This is what it takes to build a legacy. It isn't about doing it as quickly as we can, to making as much money as we can, as quickly as we can. These are things that we get by as a byproduct, that we get paid for our gifts, we get paid for our magic, we become magnetic to it. But what we have to do is slow down. We actually speed up in the process of slowing down. And the bridge between that is presence. It is having the presence. It is being in the moment. It is seeing what the moment requires of you. What are you challenged with? How do you want to navigate it? How do you want to move through it? And the presence is through taking the breath. It really is about coming back to this very moment, right here, right now, and really reminding yourself that you're okay, that you've got it. There's no rush because you are already on the journey. You are already doing so much that is supporting your soul mission, supporting you to step forward. And what we do is we often discount it. So I want you to really, for a moment, really recognize and like celebrate yourself for what you've already walked so far. Now, it could be just in the last few months, it could be in the last year, it could be in the last decade, it could be in this lifetime. You have been on a journey. Everything that you have discovered about yourself is coming with you on the journey. There is already longevity in your soul mission, in who you've become, in who you are right now, in this moment in time. Give yourself a break. There's no speed, there's no rush. It is just about allowing yourself to really come into this space and allowing yourself and giving yourself permission that it takes time. You've probably been doing this for lifetimes, and there have been things over lifetimes that have been standing in your way. And so, as we look at the Akashic Records, as we stand in the Akashic Records, what they can really teach us is about who we are, our soul gifts, what we have come here to support this shift in consciousness, the shift on the planet, which we are so experiencing right now, but how you can allow yourself to shine through it. There's nothing you need to do. There's nothing that you need to conquer, succeed at, or that you're going to fail at. It is about being more of you, who you are. And the Akashic Records and understanding your soul archetype can really support you in staying on track, to be able to keep moving through the challenging, to be able to keep moving through what is coming up for you. And as we learn what our archetype is, our soul gifts, what frequency, we start to come into resonance with our soul. We start to come into a beautiful resonance with who we are, and we start to enjoy the journey. We start to embrace the journey, to be able to understand how we navigate the challenges in our own unique way. There is nothing that you are supposed to be. You are supposed to be you, to shine as you, to allow yourself to come into resonance as you. And as you stand in the embodied soul of who you are, you become an embodiment of who you are. You become the embodied soul. You allow soul to speak through you, to walk through you, to navigate you, to nudge you, to direct you. And then we listen to the nudges. And so for those of the practitioners on my course for the embodied soul, understand who they truly are, they start to have realizations, aha moments. They start to allow themselves and give themselves permission to be on the journey, to navigate the journey, to understand that it's not about getting it right, about getting it perfect. It's about being and experiencing and walking this journey. This is what so many of the practitioners on my course understand, the map of how to stand in their true gifts and shine. Hi there, Canis74. I started my journey since 2004, but was aware since a very young age. Amazing. Do you have a soul calling? Do you have a soul mission that you are burning to share more of in the world? I'd love to hear what that is. It's okay to wobble on the journey. I hear so many practitioners who are like, I can't get it out there until I've got it perfectly. I've learned all the tools, I've learned all the things. And through the practitioner course and the embodied soul and learning how to access their own Akashic records and to do client readings and access clients' Akashic records, they've understood that it's okay to wobble. They've understood that they have what they need. They have the resources at their fingertips through the Akashic records to understanding their soul, and they can navigate the journey much more clearly, much more easily. Doesn't mean that challenges is eliminated. It just means that they can support themselves through those challenges. So this is really where it comes into the second point around community and networking. And we don't have to do it alone. We really don't. I feel so many of us are out there trying to do it out, trying to be our part of communities, but are not really able to share the truth about what's going on for them. They're there supporting everyone else through the wobbles, but they can't fully express what they're experiencing and going through. And so for me, it was always very important to be part of communities where it is okay to speak our truth, our unique truth. There's no right and wrong. There's no right way to do things, a wrong way to do things. There's only our own unique way. And when we are part of a community that really, really, truly allows it, sees it, holds that space for you to express yourself and sees you fully, that's when you get to really, truly shine. You get to feel what it is like to shine in a safe environment. And then it is safer for you to go out there and share more of your magic in the world alongside it. But you have to feel safe first, which I'll come on to in the third point. We're in spaces now to co-create a new way forward, a new evolution, a new way of doing things. And we have to start experiencing that. We have to start allowing that. I talked about it in my Friday masterclass that we are so quick to tear each other down, to say that you're doing it wrong, to disagree with people. And we can only see that, we see that so clearly on social media. We are now being called to celebrate each other, to support each other, to accept our differences, to accept that people are unique and different, not to um, not to judge, to let go of that judgment. Comes back to the non-judgment of and the beauty of mindfulness. And as we co-create, as we stand side by side, holding each other in this beautiful energy, we actually co-evolve. We are creating a new evolution, a new way of doing things, standing for something that's different, standing for something that's more powerful by celebrating ourselves, celebrating others in these beautiful communities. For me, it's not just having another modality, another healing modality where we're healing, telling people what they need to release. It is about allowing and witnessing what we're letting go of, but allowing the expansion in the space as well. And if we allow that expansion, we get to expand for ourselves and we create a whole new way of being. We are part of a rising consciousness on the planet. In order for that to happen, we have to do things differently. We have to look inwardly and say, what is not working with me? We have to let go of what's not working and we have to focus on what we want to co-create and find our feet through co-creating a new way of doing things. We haven't got it all figured out. We can't wait until we have it all figured out to get going. We have to take a step. We have to take a bold step. And that's scary. And that's why when we have people around us to hold us in that scary moment, in those scary moments, we expand so much more quickly. We move so much more quickly. We shift so much more quickly. We become magnetic so much more quickly. We come into alignment with who we are at soul level. We come into alignment with our soul mission, and we can share it and sprinkle it and shine it through. So for me, my modality around learning how to read the Akashic Records is not just another healing modality. It's an expansion modality. It's celebrating each other. It's allowing us to heal the wounds of the past, generational wounds, mass consciousness wounds, collective wounds, but also our past life wounds, and really allowing us to step into fully who we are. And this is why I've created such a powerful, beautiful community where we celebrate each other. So we don't have to do this alone. We are going more quickly. We need to stand on solid ground. And this really takes us to my third point, and why I see so many people who are struggling with their soul mission because they don't truly trust they are safe to be visible. We have to feel safe. This is huge. This is a huge part of the course. This is a huge part of my one-to-one clients, to support them in feeling safe. We have to build solid foundations. We're not going anywhere. We have to work out how we feel safe in this human experience in order to co-evolve and co-create and stand for a new way of being and doing. This has to happen in the human experience, navigating it alongside the beauty of who we are at soul level. That's why it's called the embodied soul. It's no good hiding your gifts. It's no good hiding yourself from the world. You are not going to get on with your soul mission in that way. And in order to do that, we have to step through the scary. But you have to feel safe first. You have to build the solid foundations. You have to feel safe in what you're creating and what you're standing for. And that, again, is a huge part of the Akashic Records and supporting you in order to do that. We're no longer here to hold back the collective shift, the collective mission. We're here to stand in it, alongside it, to stand and step up against the grain, to do things differently. And yes, we might piss off a few people along the way, and it's okay. It's okay. But we won't get there by hiding it either. And we won't pacify them. They'll always know that you're different. They'll always make you feel different. So it's no good hiding it. You might as well own it. You might as well find a way to feel safe in owning it. And for me, it's been my hugest and biggest mantra of 2024, as I wobbled hugely at the end of 2023, to know that I'm safe. My mantra daily, multiple times a day, became I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. It is okay for me to do this step by step, small bit by small bit. Again, there's no rush. We're building a legacy, and legacies are born from solid ground. They're not done on a whim. They're not done overnight. They are there to be created so that they are so solid, they are resonant, and they last for eons, decades, centuries, well beyond. How am I going to touch a million souls with the Akashic Records and my work? I have no idea. My human mind can't work that out. It's a ripple effect. And as soon as I started to realize that, to speak into it, to really embody it, I realized I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it. I'm already rippling out this work by standing up every day, coming on live, sharing my work, sharing my mission, and giving inspiration to others that they can do it. You can do it. It's not easy. It can feel scary, and it's okay to feel scared. Think about history. It's not been okay to step up above the parapet. We got burnt at the stake. We got outed by our communities. We got ridiculed. We got shunned. We got locked away for it. And we have this soul memory within us. This is what we're releasing through the Akashic Records. We're releasing our soul memories from our Akashic record. We're transforming that into stepping forward, feeling safe from a place of safety in order to step forward and to continue to step forward. And as you continue to reaffirm to yourself you're safe, even if you don't feel safe, sometimes we don't feel safe at all. But allowing ourselves and giving ourselves permission for one moment to take a breath. I'm safe in the space. I'm safe in this breath. I'm alive. I'm moving. I'm breathing. I'm safe. We build from a space of safety. We build solid foundations in order for us to move through. Many of us especially over the last year, have found our foundations have been crumbling because they've been built on teetering ground, on things we thought we knew. Now we have access to so much more information, so much more wisdom, so much more clarity. As we connect more with who we are at soul level and we connect to the wisdom of the Akashic Records, the universe, source, we're allowing ourselves to move through it. And so the foundations have crumbled because they weren't built on solid ground. Now we get to consciously build from solid ground. Your mission needs to be bigger than your fears. Your mission needs to be bigger than your fears. I have practitioners coming into the course who've never done any spiritual work, never done any channeling, never done any spiritual work from that perspective, understanding from that perspective, who are channeling modalities. I did an interview yesterday. You can go back to my feed here on Instagram and listen to it. Beautiful practitioner who really has opened up to a whole beautiful new way of being, is channeling modalities, channeling archangels, has channeled soul groups, things that are not even part of the course. This is what we do in the course. Imagine opening access to a whole new way of channeling things. People who were clairsentient now becoming clairaudient, people who are receiving signs, like seeing crocodiles on channeling for a client's past life reading and thinking, oh my gosh, how is this going to resonate with my client when I share it with her, trusting that it's okay to share it, and the client being so moved to tears that they're like, oh my gosh, that's just the sign that I needed to hear. We can't work everything out with the human mind. If we do, we will stay stuck. We will stay small. We will stay trying to feel safe from a human perspective. Let's start building foundations that help us to feel safe from all perspectives: the human self, the emotional self, the mental self, and the spiritual self, and then the connection with all oneness. This is how you get to be truly powerful, to use your powers, your gifts to support your soul mission. By truly allowing yourself to shine, feeling safe, building foundations, being part of a community. And what was the first one? The longevity, being here for the long term. It's okay. You haven't got it all figured out now. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a moment to celebrate where you've come already on this journey. What's unfolding, we're still unfolding. You've got time. This whole idea of time is an illusion. We've been doing this for lifetimes. This is just another one. So, the one thing that underpins all of this in our soul mission is that we have to have fun. We have to enjoy the journey, find the ways to enjoy it, to allow ourselves to experience all of the emotions. We're not here to override and only have fun and never have a bad experience or never had a bad emotion and feel sad and feel grief and feel frustrated and angry. We're allowed to have all of those, but we can also have fun on the journey. This has been the biggest thing for me, and what I encourage 100-fold for my clients and my practitioners in the Embodied Soul Practitioner course. We get to have fun. We're here to have a human experience. We're not here to ascend from the human experience. We're here to embrace it, but allow ourselves to be navigated and supported by soul. This is a human experience. This is how we get to have fun. We can create things. We can do things. We can have adventures. We can travel. We can laugh. We can experience. We can touch. We can make love. We can do all of those things. Enjoy life. Give yourself permission to have fun. Stop taking your soul mission so damn seriously. As a recovering person who used to take my life so seriously, my mission so seriously, when I said I'd do something, I did it. I took it very, very seriously. It's okay to have fun along the way. Let go of that tight grip that you might have. So, if the Akashic Records have been calling you, if they have been beckoning you, if they've been coming into your radar and you'd love to be curious about how you can learn more about how to access your own Akashic Records and work with your clients as a practitioner, my Embodied Soul, the Akashic accredited Akashic practitioner course is starting again on May the 6th. That's next Tuesday, in a week today. And we go live with 6 months of training. We have integration weeks where you get to experience exactly how it feels to access your own Akashic records, understand your own unique gifts, your archetype, who you are here to have a soul, like what your gifts are, and to support your soul mission on the planet, how you can release and let go of the past life traumas, experiences that are still holding you back today, so you can accelerate and move forward on your soul mission. Then we start on May the 6th. There are still bonuses up for grab. The course at the moment is 777, goes up to 888 next week. And it includes at the moment almost £700 worth of bonuses. There are a few up for grabs. Head over or comment Embodied Soul. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to drop the link in the comments. Have a look at that. And yeah, it includes loads. There are client testimonials there. There's a little video to support you and show you exactly what's included. 10 modules, over 30 hours of training. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be expansive. You get to actually do the practice clients. We have integration weeks, so you will get practice clients on the course over the 6 months, and you can get accredited in the 6 months, and you can be sharing this wisdom, this incredible soul tingling wisdom with your clients. Practitioners tell me all the time that the clients that they have shared this wisdom with are always gobsmacked at how accurate it is. People have been like revealed, how do you know this is my deepest, darkest secret? This is my dirty little secret. How do you possibly know this about me? And that I've been carrying this for lifetimes is crazy. And so when they have been given permission to be witnessed in those things, to be released of them, they can dissolve those energies and they can step more fully into their own soul mission. They can be free from the shackles of what binds them, what holds them back, and they can have the life that they desire. So there are so many examples of what my practitioners are sharing with their clients and how amazing it is. If you've got questions, drop me a DM. My DMs are always open. I'm always curious to know what your questions are about the Akashic Records. I love to share the wisdom of them and just to see the huge transformation the practitioners on the course go through in their own lives, in their own businesses. One of the practitioners is just opening up a studio so she can see private clients from never having done any client sessions before in any modalities, is now doing that, has added other modalities. For me, it's so important that you get to blend this in your own unique way. It is a framework that I give you, but it is not something you just pick up and you go and give client sessions. You get to experience this, embody this in your own unique way, share it in your own unique way, blend it with all your beautiful other practices, modalities. We have shamans, we have light workers, we have Reiki masters, crystal healers, coaches, therapists, NLP therapists. I'm just trying to think, kinesiologists who've all done this course. The list goes on. So yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching. It's always a joy to share the wisdom, and please do give yourself the opportunity to be on the course of your soul mission. There is no rush. Take a breath. You've got this. And it's okay to connect with communities that really do see you. Stop hiding. Allow those communities to support you, not only you supporting others. Be supported on your soul mission. You will get there so much quicker. And reaffirm to yourself that you are safe. It is okay to be visible. It's okay to share your magic out there in the world. This is how you will get on with your soul mission. These are the things that are keeping you stuck. They're stopping you from really getting out there. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.